Hello, this is Roger Bradshaw. In this session, we're going to cover the basic flows between race director and run sign up. The flows we'll be showing are importing participant data that originates at run sign up into race director, and also importing changes that happen after the initial import. We'll also show uploading participants that originate in race director and uploading them to run sign up, and also uploading changes. When we've finished with that cycle, we'll briefly show how results are published for a simple race, start line, finish line only. I do have another video that covers a more complicated scenario of a triathlon with a team relay division. And in that presentation, you'll also see how splits are uploaded to run sign up. But in this demonstration, it's going to be fairly simple. One other thing that you may want to take note of, on the help menu, there's some getting started guides, and there's two of them related to the run sign up flow. And in these documents, these PDF documents, it actually goes into quite a bit more detail on some of the run sign up features than you'll actually see in this presentation. So that's another good source of learning about the race director and run sign up flows. Okay, in this scenario, we're starting with a race called the South Haven Blueberry Festival, and at run sign up, we have 94 participants registered in this race. And in this race in race director, right now we're sitting with an empty participant file. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into update participants, and up in the taskbar we're going to use the import button. We'll have the setting set to run sign up, and we're going to import. In this demo, you're going to see some prompts that you will not see when you run race director. I'm actually linking to one of their test servers, so just bear in mind when you see prompts about which server, test or production, these are prompts that you would not be seeing. You'll get one right here. Okay, the initial screen to see a list of the races that you have at run sign up is right here. You use your run sign up user ID and password, and when you click on the Get Events button, you'll see a list of all of the events that you have at run sign up. So on this screen, it's just a matter of selecting the event, and that takes you automatically from step 1 to step 2. Okay, at run sign up, the race that you selected is 3164, and that race has multiple events, and each of these events will get tied to a race director division. So we'll tie the 5K run to the 5K run division, the 5K walk to the race director 5K walk division, and the fun run to the race director fun run division. This setting here indicates the last registration ID that has been imported from run sign up, and since there has not been any yet, this is empty. So we use the Get Registrations button, and the downloading of participants, of the 394 participants, begins immediately, and as you can see, they've all been returned. Bib number is an important consideration. In this case, you're being informed that all of the imported participants do have a bib number that was assigned at run sign up, and you have your choice of whether or not to use that bib number, and we are going to. If you said no, then you would be able to provide your own beginning bib number. Then it's just a matter of, on this screen, creating the import file. We're in step 3 now. And 394 ad records were created. And now the import has happened. And as you can see, we have 394 participants at race director as well. Going to switch back to run sign up and open up this race. And we're going to look at participants. And we're just going to grab one of these, Renee, and I'm going to manage her data at run sign up. I'll edit this. And you see her email is a Gmail account. So let's change that to Yahoo. We'll notice that she is bib number 383. And so we will save this change at run sign up. We'll return to race director and we'll look at bib number 383. And sure enough, in race director we're now out of sync because in the race director we still have that email as the Gmail account. So we're going to return to the import screen. And you get this prompt, which saves you step one on the import process of having to go out and select the race, since we know we're already tied to this race at or this event at run sign up. So we'll connect directly. And here's where we're all set to begin importing newly added participants at run sign up. So if we left this beginning registration ID the way it is, which is the last one that was imported previously, the import would pick up and begin importing new participants since then. Well, since there aren't any, and if we delete this, leave blank to retrieve previously imported as changes. So this is going to re-import all 394. And when we create the import, of those 394 that were transferred from run sign up, there were no new additional participants, and all 394 were existing participants in the race director, so it did updates. And if we go look at Renee now, 393, we'll see that her email has been changed to the Yahoo account. We're actually going to, in race director now, switch it back to Gmail. We'll change this. And we're, right now we're going to mimic what might happen on race day. On race day, all the registrations happen locally in race director. So I'm going to do a quick import of participant data. And we added 546 more participants. So now if we look, we have 594 participants registered, or 940 participants registered in race director, and still 394 at run sign up. So we'll go to the upload screen again. Or I should say we'll go to the upload screen for the first time. So in update participants, it's up in this taskbar. There's an upload button, and run sign up is one of your choices. If you look in the help PDF document, it explains how race director t-shirt and run sign up giveaways are connected. In this case, we're not doing that, so I'm going to check this: do not upload t-shirt as RSU giveaway. And instead of uploading only the additional participants, we're going to upload everyone. So that would include the 394 that are already coordinated between race director and run sign up, and the additional ads that we just imported. So the import, or the upload, begins. First, it's doing updates. And it's processed all 394 updates. And now the 546 additional participants are being uploaded to run sign up. And now that that's finished, the 940 participants we have in race director, if I sign out and log back in. And look at my races. We'll see that the South Haven Blueberry Festival now has 940 participants at Run Sign Up as well. So that covers both directions as far as passing participant data. The next thing I'm going to show is how the results posting works. The first thing that's important to know about results posting is a component of Race Director that you probably don't encounter very often, and that's something called the event. In every new race that you create, Race Director creates a single event. In this case, it's event number 1, South Haven Blueberry Festival. For the Run Sign Up integration, for all integrations where there's live results, the event at the division level determines whether or not we're going to publish results. So because for the 5K we have this event assigned, and for the 5K walk we have the event assigned, but let's say for the fun run we don't want to have live results go to Run Sign Up. It's just a matter of deleting this event and saving it. And same thing for any of our bandits. We don't really want problem cases posting to Run Sign Up. So in our case, we are going to have 2 divisions that have an event and 2 that do not. And as far as the Run Sign Up results integration, there aren't any cases where you would ever need more than 1 event. In fact, you would always only want a single event. Okay, on to the results processing. This race had both start times and finish times, so we're going to import the start times first. And we've imported our start times. Now for finish times, there's some new settings that you'll see when there's live results. You'll have a choice here as you're importing your chip results what to do about publishing live results. The setting we're going to use is automatically after each import. Furthermore, the results that are at Run Sign Up, we want them to be marked as being preliminary results. So once this is set to auto after import, this is what happens when you import results. The results have been imported, and now the actual integration and posting of results happens automatically. Right now, the uploading to RSU for the 5K is happening, and now the 5K walk, and results are now published at Run Sign Up. If we go to this race, and we view the results, you'll see that there's a result set for both the 5K run and the 5K walk. When we select the 5K run, we'll see all of the results in finisher order sequence. You have clock time and chip time, age, and age group description and age group place are all shown. From here you can switch to the 5K walk and see those results as well. That concludes this demonstration. As I mentioned earlier, there's also a video on a slightly more complicated scenario, a triathlon where there are team relay divisions.